Welcome back. We are going to take you on one of the cheapest tours you can take of Bangkok. And we're going to take you around using these boats. These canal boats can take you so many places, but for somebody who just came to the city, it's a great way to see some of the more older neighborhoods and also an easy way to get around because there's so much traffic here. So as you can see, you know, really affordable and also a lot of fun. So yeah, come along for the ride. There's our driver, a very funny man. As you can see, some of these like older buildings, older neighborhoods you go through, it's quite beautiful, and a lot of graffiti as well.
So it's basically $1 for 2 people.
So yeah, $1 for 2 people, where a taxi to the river would maybe be around 100 baht, something like that. So you're saving yourself quite a lot of money, but you also get to see a part of Bangkok that you won't see unless you take this boat.
This area, they cannot like run too fast because it's King's sister house here. I think so.
You know, right next to the King's sister's house is also some of, like, you see people living in really small houses. So it's a really interesting contrast. It's kind of all over Bangkok. You have the new and the old, the rich and the poor, all really mixed together. Makes for a really interesting city, for sure. Let's take a look at this. And yeah, they're fast. So get on and get off. You pay on the boat. So if you see one and you know it's in the right direction, jump on, or it'll leave without you.
Just make friends.
The boat drivers here in Bangkok are so talented. They do it every day, and they you know, can dock up so quick and get going so fast here on the like canals and also on the river. Even when it's rough, they're very, very good at it. Teams of 2. You have the driver, and then you have the person who takes the money and also ties up to the dock. But it's very quick and little to no communication, but they know exactly what to do.
You should wear glasses because water here not really nice.
Yeah, be very careful. You know, the water, not the cleanest. So maybe if it gets dirty or it gets rough, close your mouth and wear glasses. But still, you're gonna be fine. Yeah, just some of the most beautiful little areas of Bangkok you get to see through here. A lot of older areas. But yeah, and it's also colder because of the amount of like trees and things like that. So instead of being on the street, it's windy and cold down here, which is really, really nice.
Wow.
So you can catch these boats a few different places. We got this from around Central World, but this will take us all the way to the river, and then from there you transfer onto the actual river boats, which are a bit bigger. But we'll show you that very soon.
But this one is more fun because they drive so fast, and you get to see like people house.
Mhm.
But on the big river, you not gonna see like house like this, but you're gonna see like the whole city, like building, malls,
Yeah, that's why I think
temple.
as like a first thing you come to Bangkok, like the first thing you should do, I think, is get on a canal boat, see the inside of Bangkok, and then get on a river boat, and you get to see like the big buildings and the skyline, which is just beautiful. Okay, so we made it to our stop, which is where we will transfer to the riverboat. But take a look at these canal boats here. Super cool. Very like skinny, but oh, they move so fast. Here it comes running right now. As you can see, they're quite skinny and long, but they really go fast here. This is slow compared to what they usually do.
Okay, so from here to the big river is about like 2 kilometers. You can take tuk-tuk or taxi or bike from here to the big river, or you can just walk there too. It's only 2 kilometers.
So we're gonna take a tuk-tuk here to the river, which is about 2 kilometers away, like we said, for about 80 baht.
Yeah, 80 baht.
Because it's not too far, but I think it's a fair price because it is hot, you know, and there are things to see, but I think for the tour that we want to do all along the water, this is the best option to just get there. And traffic isn't too bad around here. Some places in Bangkok, absolutely terrible traffic. So taking the canal boat or the river boat or even BTS, stuff like that, is going to save you so much time and so much money. But in an area like this, it's also quite easy to get around by tuk-tuk, bike, or car. Baht, and we right to the ferry.
So here we got a ticket. It's 30 baht each.
Here on the river, and these river boats, so handy, but just be careful. The walkways and stuff can be treacherous. Yeah.
Oh.
Here comes our boat right here. So if you want to take this boat, there's a few different types, but this one's great because you get the whole roof basically to yourselves. And then they play some shit. So you can go to a lot of great stops on this boat, but if you are looking for the cheapest option, there are local like river boats as well that you can go on that are much smaller and wooden and kind of a unique experience. But in terms of there's no roof and you kind of just sit with a bunch of people, it's great. But if you're looking for like something that you'll be able to see, I think this is well worth the money at 30 baht each. So just around $1 to ride anywhere on the river. So I think it's really nice. And it stops at Icon Siam as well. So it really brings you into the middle of the city. One momento.
Oh yeah, we need to change ferry, we need to cross, and then do that.
Alright guys, we're approaching Icon Siam. But this doesn't have to be the last stop. You can continue to ride this and just use it basically as a way to see the city and then ride it right back to where you started if you want. So it's 14 baht for canal boat, 80 baht for the tuk-tuk to the ferry here, and then this was 30 baht each. So in total that's 124.
Yeah, sure.
We'll say the total down here just in case I totally fucked that up. But yeah, like I would say it's around $5, and you just made yourself through some of the more smaller, older areas of the city, and then you also get to be in this, you know, the newer, bigger area as well. So I think it's well worth it compared to any other tour that you might go on. Maybe they show you more specific things, but for $5 on a first day, just to get, you know, grips of the city and to see most of it for $5, amazing. Stop, get some food, stop along the way on all these stops, and, you know, add a little bit of money to the journey, but jump off at a pier, eat something, walk around, come back on, drive further. It's an amazing way to see the city. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So that brings us to the end of our journey. The boat does continue on further, but you know, make it your own. It's a great way to see the city, I think, for around $5, or with cheaper options, maybe under $5. But what a fantastic way to spend a day, or even spend your morning or evening seeing the city. We're gonna end it here at Icon Siam. Maybe grab some food, but we'll see you in the next one. Have a great day.